Hey everyone, it's Adam Helfman from Hire It Done. I'm out here on location on a deck that was just completed by Coy Construction. And I gotta tell you, it's raining. What am I doing in the rain? Well, if you ever had a deck, you're like, I wish I could be on my deck when it's raining. Guess what? They built a roof over this. They have screens. This is awesome. Let's take a look at this in the rain. This is exactly the deck setup that you're looking for. So as you can see, it's raining out, but we're walking into the deck right now. This is awesome. The whole thing is dry. We have Chris Quackenbush from Coy Construction with me today. They're the builders of this deck. Amazing job. And we've talked in the past, deck, if it's raining out, you can put a roof over it, but this is the ultimate. Tell me in a nutshell what you guys did here.
Yeah, so we had a lot of complications with getting this permit approved, right? They wanted a full screen room with walls and everything. So we kind of compromised, went with retractable screens that went down. We were able to build a gable roof up top. Mm-hmm. So the deck came out the distance that we wanted to come out, built the roof over top, screens come down. So it actually gave that same feeling of a screen room that they were looking for, maybe a little bit less, but able to accommodate what the homeowner was asking.
So this is more than like a 3-season sunroom or anything like that. This is a full deck. It feels like a room addition. Beautifully decorated. It's pouring out right now. We're dry. It feels like the best kind of cool weather. Like you can just relax out here with mosquitoes in the summer, hot, humid. We have a ceiling fan. This is the ultimate outdoor, as I can tell. So you talked about municipalities. Is this considered part of the square footage of the house now because you put a full roof, or how did the city interact with you? Because we know it's completely frustrating dealing with municipalities.
Yeah, they don't actually consider this a square footage. They are talking about possibly making it, because it is attached to the house, part of it, but they haven't yet. But yeah, a lot of it is just technicalities of either rear setbacks or side setbacks that play a factor into it. I feel like we kind of manipulated it as the best as possible to achieve the goal that the homeowner was looking for.
You know what? I think you've knocked it out of the park on this. So you actually structurally built a roof, tied it into the existing house. This base for the deck, I mean, I see these big columns, you got headers. This is a big engineered construction job.
Correct, yeah. So tying it in, matching siding, matching the siding gable end on the outside, wrapping with AZEK, accommodating for the actual screens to come down, making sure that the railings all set properly, structurally on the bottom, making sure that this will hold this actual roof, along with the TimberTech decking that we laid down.
And it's unique because when we walked up originally, I always tell people an addition or any add-on to a house should never look like it was just added on. And in this case, when I walk back, I'm like, oh my God, it looks like it's part of the house, mm-hmm. which is a fantastic design element. And of course, with the homeowner knowing what they wanted, this is fantastic. So tell me a little bit about these screens. You obviously had a frame around this. It's a company called Magnetrack. Is it difficult? I mean, you have to have electrical. It's got to be perfectly level. Tell me about it.
So a lot of it is just making sure that we know what the screen manufacturer is. Sure. What are they requiring for where electrical needs to be? We just make sure that that's relayed to the electrician that's being installing the electrical, and then obviously with the homeowner, what do they want? What are they going to use it for? Is it going to be something where they're here all year round, where it's going to be down all year round, or do they want it to be going up and down and all that good stuff? The density of the actual screen itself, do they want it to be more privacy? They want to make sure that everything is all solid when they're sitting in here.
It's interesting because when we were outside, and we'll show you guys in a minute, you really can't see in, so you've got that full bunch of privacy. Mm-hmm. And of course, I looked around the neighborhood and everyone's got a deck, a lot of beautiful decks, but this one, it's a deck, it's private. We'll show with the screens up and the screens down. Mm-hmm. It's just fabulous. So tell me now about the actual product on the deck itself. This is TimberTech.
Yeah, TimberTech American Walnut. Customer had this before at their old house. Loves the color. Loves it that it's PVC based, which is great. Cleans well. just like any other composite. It's a great cleaning. It's going to be long lasting. PVC is a great product. We deal with Trex and TimberTech all the time. So when it comes to any type of material color that you're looking for, a lot of it, to be honest with you, is the color. Like
right, I was going to say, I love this color.
Yeah.
And for me, knowing that my opinion of decks is it's the installer's the most important part. I go with the color and then go to you and say, look, this is what I like. What are your thoughts? You're going to be installing it. I think this is great, and I love this color. What do they call it again?
American walnut.
American walnut. Yeah,
ultimately,
it's got a great look.
I mean, we want to build a great product, right? Like we want to that the homeowner's proud of, but you have to realize that it is the homeowner that's going to be utilizing this every single day. So if I'm sitting here essentially pushing a color or a brand that I feel like is the best, or what I feel like I really want here, doesn't matter, because that's what the homeowner wants, and that's the best part about it.
Exactly. So let me ask time-wise. Here we are. They're enjoying the summer. It's been complete for a bit. How long did it take you guys from the time you got the permit to the time they had their first barbecue out here?
It's a great question. It was probably, I would say, 3 to 4 months. It probably took us. It's about right. I mean, with this roof structure, pretty big size roof structure.
That's a big carpentry crew.
I mean, this is a very tall gable end. So when it comes to that, there's a lot of roof work. There's a lot of moving parts that come along with it. So I would say, if I had to remember correctly, about 3 to 4 months that it took to get it from start to finish.
And then when you guys were complete with this, the Magnatrack, did you do the installation of this, or this was separate? Because they do it their own. And how long was that? Just scheduled right after?
Yeah, and a homeowner actually scheduled with the company to actually install that. We just made sure that everything was in the right spot and ready to go for them.
Well, what I love about it is the way you trimmed everything out. It's hidden. That was a nice detail. You know, a lot of times you see and it gets it, but the way this was, it was actually planned out and thought out properly. I like that. Did a really nice job. So I've got the owner here with us. His name is Bob. And so, Bob, I just want to ask you a couple quick questions. I'm blown away how pretty and how well this is built. Tell me about your quick experience with this whole process. Was it frustrating? Was it easy? Tell me, give me a good synopsis of what happened.
Yeah, well, it first came with, trying to find the right contractor to do this type of a job, because it's a little more complex than, say, the typical residential homeowner that's in this area. So what we did is we looked around at some of the projects that were being done in the community, and we saw that Coy was doing a very nice job, got a lot of referrals from residents here. And I said, okay, well, let me call him. And Chris came over, Chris Quackenbush, and we started talking about the design. Now, we had always wanted to have a covered roof.
Sure.
Because we actually had this furniture from our previous house, and we didn't use it much because those were the working years, and we thought, well, it looks still brand new, let's bring it in here, build the room around it.
Great.
And so that's what we did. And as Chris has said, that we couldn't actually build out knee-high walls, which is what we wanted, but this was the next best solution. We're within the setback area, so this was the only option that we had available to get what we wanted, which was a dry deck.
Well, there you have it. It is definitely dry. So when you interviewed with Coy, did you get other prices as well and other quotes?
We did, yes.
Did you feel like the communication was best? What was it that made you go with Coy?
We wanted to go with a larger company because this is a larger project. So we felt more comfortable with going with a company like Coy.
They have the experience too.
They had the experience. Their pricing was competitive. So it was really a no-brainer that we go with Coy.
Now, there's the screens, the Magnatrack. I'm very intrigued by that because I love the way they're built in and the size that you chose. Obviously, there's a lot of mosquitoes. It's humid sometimes. You have a ceiling fan. It's well lit. Today, it's raining out, and here we are outdoors. A cool breeze is coming through. This is like the ultimate outdoor, like a staycation. Do you like this?
We love it. There's many manufacturers that make these kinds of screens. This is really a commercial grade. They're designed in Sarasota, Florida. They're used to designing these things for hurricanes.
Oh, yeah.
These are good for 75 miles an hour. So We've had some strong winds out here, 40, 50 miles an hour. I've left them down. I haven't tried them at 75 yet, but you know,
Let's hope not.
Yeah, exactly. I'm comfortable. They're so, you know, they have magnets in the sides so that there's a little bit of give.
Yeah.
And then when it retracts a little bit, the magnets keep it tight. And so that's the only system that there is like that, you know, in these manufacturers of these types of screens.
I mean, I feel like I'm indoors, but I still got the breeze. You hear the birds chirping. You got the barbecue right there.
Yep.
I mean, this is crazy nice. So there you have it, an amazing outdoor environment. This is a deck beyond decks. And if you are looking for something like this, if you want this done the right way professionally, Chris Quackenbush from Coy Construction. Chris, give everyone the phone number and the website if they want to get a hold of you.
248-363-1050, and then coyconstruction.com.
Or hireitdone.com is, as you know, pre-screen contractor, one of the best.